What you say when shotgun one? Yeah, what you...
You know all that not wanting to do this shotgun leading into it, and that was like probably the smoothest shotgun I've had in the last couple episodes.
Well, you got to be a little bit more careful with your crippleness.
I know. All right, welcome to Shotgun One Podcast. You heard it before, you heard it again. It's episode 24. We're going. We're just fucking trucking along here.
Wait.
Just talking shit into microphones. Hopefully, people enjoy it. And if you don't, watch anyway.
It's okay.
Just watch anyway. You know, just for the views. Fuck it.
Yeah, just click on the link.
So, if anyone watching and is curious and sees the video, yes, I have a brace on my shoulder. May have possibly torn my rotator cuff. Would need an MRI to know for sure.
So that was when you shotgun too many beers.
Yeah, this is all shotgunning injuries, man. And what can I? Does the podcast count as work? Do you think I can get workman's comp from shotgunning a beer injury?
Maybe if we get insurance for this.
Happy belated birthday, America. So we just finished celebrating the 4th of July.
Yeah, I was about to say, wait, whose birthday just passed?
America. That was fun. Oh my god, dude, talking about America's birthday. So next year, 2026, it's 250 years since like the Declaration of Independence, all that stuff, right? Trump says that as a celebration for 250 years, he's trying to have a UFC event at the White House.
What?
Which, you know, fuck your political opinions.
That's awesome.
That would be awesome.
That'd be awesome.
Whether you fucking hate him, love him, or halfway in between about Trump, I don't give a shit. A fucking UFC event at the White House would be sick. So,
and it's Saturday next year, right?
I think. Well, when's leap year? Because leap year like throws things off. Because when leap year happens, so then next year it should be on a Saturday.
Great, we'll be off the next day.
Yeah, I'll be off the next day as well. So because of that, you know who John Jones is, right? Did we talk about his retirement announcing in the pod last week?
I think so. I remember you talking about it.
I don't know if we talked about him, but anyway, so John Jones had officially retired, right? He said, like, I'm done. And then Trump announced the whole UFC at the White House thing. And John Jones and Trump are friends. They like each other, right? Like, last time John Jones won the title, I think he put the belt around Trump and everything. Whatever. Anyway, he literally retired about 2 weeks ago, maybe 3.
He's going to come out of
Trump
retirement.
announces this whole thing.
Yeah.
He went back into the testing pool so that he could be available to fight for next year because I guess he's like, bro, a fucking fight at the White House?
Yeah.
Sign me up.
It's a once-in-a-lifetime
I'll fight at the White House right now. Untrained. Like, just get my ass whooped.
Fucking let's do it.
It'd be cool to just fucking participate, right? Like, that'd be so sick. Yeah, man. Crazy. I'm sorry. Like I said, if fuck your political opinions. I know you, whatever, you don't like them. Maybe you love them halfway in between. A fucking UFC event at the White House on the 250 year anniversary of America would be fucking dope.
That'd be sick.
That'd be so dope.
Yeah,
you kidding me? That might be the only pay-per-view I actually pay for. Because I don't pay for that shit.
Yeah, but I'd pay for it so that we don't get glitched. You know,
right? Exactly. No. I want a perfect stream, dude. I don't even watch UFC events live anymore. For two reasons. Mm-hmm. I don't feel like finding a stream. I don't want to pay $100 for me to sit on my couch and watch it by myself. Because like none of our friends are like really UFC fans. Mm-hmm. You'll watch a fight with me here and there, but so like I'd be watching them by myself, and then on top of all that, because I'm by myself, because I'm in my living room, I'm falling asleep.
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Like the straw that broke the camel's back was that I bought a UFC fight maybe about 5 or 6 years ago. Actually, this is when I first moved into my new place. I was watching it, right, on my couch. Carissa wasn't home. Genesis wasn't home. They were away. They were away in That's like that stretch that Carissa was gone for 2 weeks. Remember? She had gone to North Carolina.
Okay, yeah, North Carolina, yep.
Where like I thought I was gonna have to go to an AA meeting after because I just drank myself to halfway to death for 2 weeks. I can't be single. that was wild. Wild 2 weeks. Bro, we'd get home after work and I'd be like, I'm not gonna cook just for myself. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna go eat. Right? And then with dinner, I'm like, I'll have a couple of drinks and that was, and then next thing I know, I'm home at 1 a.m, hammered.
That was the time in the middle of your move.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
We were out till about 4 a.m. the day before I moved.
I remember that. Yeah.
And then it was in the summer, so the next day was like 90 something degrees outside.
Thank God you had movers.
Yeah, I wouldn't
have
been
half the shit.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't have been able to do it. You kidding me? I was like, and my intention was like, I'll help the movers get them done faster. Yeah. I was so hungover, dude. I was just like, yeah, just take all that stuff.
I'll pay you extra. I don't give a
move me.
Oh shit! Wait, so you ended up paying for a fight after you moved in?
Right. Okay. So I ended up paying for a fight. I lied. Carissa wasn't gone. Carissa was home. This was after she came back.
Oh, okay.
But I paid for a fight, and I knew exactly the fight. It was Israel Adesanya and Robert Whittaker were going to unify the title. Izzy was like the interim title holder, right? I'm watching the main card, pass the fuck out on my couch. I wake up to Izzy getting his arm raised.
Oh no!
After he knocked him out,
yeah,
I missed the entire main event, co-main event, and after that, I was like, "Fuck this! I'm never." Not only am I not paying for it anymore, I'm not even attempting to stay up. One of my favorite things to do now, with the pod, it's been a little tougher. I have to find other times to watch them, but for a long time, I would get up on a Sunday morning, nice and early, because I'm an early riser. Make coffee, and I'd watch the fights, and I wouldn't look at any of the results. I'd like my phone notifications, everything's off. And then I'll watch the fights
in the morning?
Saturday morning with a cup of coffee.
Before work?
No, Sunday.
Oh,
Sunday morning. Sunday morning. Sorry. The fights are my bad.
Yeah.
The fights are Saturday night. I'd wake up Sunday morning. That was my church. The church of UFC. I'd wake up early in the morning. With a coffee.
That's fine.
And I'd watch the fights. But the best part about watching the fights at that time, other than I know I'm not gonna fall asleep mid-fight, was that I got to fast forward through all the bullshit.
Oh, the bullshit.
Like in between fights and the interviews and the this and the that, and I'm like, I'd be like, fight. Okay, fight ended. Result. Fast forward to the next fight. That's
just like 20 minutes sometimes in between fights.
Bro, dude, these cards start at 10. They end at after 1 a.m. sometimes, crazy. Right? Yeah. I'd get all 5 fights done in an hour. And it depends. If there was a lot of knockouts, less time.
Yeah, I bet.
Only thing I would watch is the fight, the post-fight interview, and then next to the, I don't even watch the walk-ins. I'm all the way till the bell, dude.
Ding.
The only thing I watch every time, because I love watching it, is Bruce Buffer announcing the main event.
Yeah.
It's time! That gets me fucking pumped. I love that.
Yeah, I do. I like him, and I like, obviously, Michael Buffer.
Did we ever talk about
We did, but not on the pad. Not on the pod. That is a dope story.
Crazy story.
Yeah.
Crazy story. For those of you that don't know the Bruce Buffer, Michael Buffer story, Michael Buffer was adopted as a child, as a baby, as he was put up for adoption. Buffer was not his last name growing up throughout his life. Mm-hmm. Then when he turned 17, 18 years old, he joined the military. And I guess, I don't know, maybe back then, I guess adoption things, paperwork wasn't as tight as it is today. Mm-hmm. That when he went to go enlist, they were like, hold on, all your paperwork, your birth certificate is all with the last name Buffer. So he had to go back to the last name Buffer. Mm-hmm. So he goes through life now with his last name being Buffer again, I guess officially. And he gets I don't know his rise, how he got into announcing fights, but basically he got into announcing fights. And now Bruce Buffer is sitting at home as a kid watching this guy Michael Buffer announce these fights. Like, you know, you're let's get ready to
Rumble.
Yeah, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And Bruce Buffer's sitting there like, man, like Buffer's not a common last name. Like, I wonder, like, so he asks his dad, and the dad is telling Bruce, he's like, listen, like, I had a kid, like, really young. I had to put it up for adoption. Like, he's like, that might be your brother.
And crazy.
Wild, right?
Crazy.
The dad's like, that might be your brother.
Yeah.
So they end up reaching out. And again, I don't know if they do DNA tests. I don't know if they even got into that in the documentary that I watched. But it turns out that, yeah, that is Mike and Bruce are half brothers. They have the same father.
Same father. And then end up doing the same type of...
So what? Check this out. Did I explain to you how Bruce became the UFC's announcer?
Don't remember.
So Michael was started announcing for the UFC, but at the time he was doing boxing and he was doing WWF. Mm-hmm. The UFC was like, "We want you to announce for us," but what the UFC was specifically in the writing. Part of the announcement was Michael Buffer was supposed to is going to say the only real fighting that you can catch, something in that nature. And the WWF didn't like that.
Of course.
They were like, oh, you're throwing jabs, like calling us fake.
Yeah.
Now, at the time, Michael Buffer had to choose. Like, the WWF was like, either you're going to do that or you're going to do us. You can't do both. So, obviously, at the time, WWF was worth way more money. They were paying. So, he was like, all right, man, like, I'm going to just do the WWF. And Bruce at the time had become kind of like his manager. He was helping, like, he had basically hired him as his manager and he was helping him. Bruce reached out to the UFC, was like, listen, man, you guys need an announcer and you could use the Buffer name.
Yeah.
Right? And then, so again, I mean, I might have over-explained, but that's how Bruce Buffer became the announcer for the UFC.
Crazy.
Because Michael Buffer couldn't do it because of WWF.
Yeah.
So he stepped in. And yeah, now I think Bruce Buffer is fucking awesome. I love his call-ins.
Yeah, he's great.
And he's so energetic, and he's starting. He ain't young no more, and he's still. Do you know he fucking tore his ACL? Announcing a fight one time.
I think I saw that video. Yeah.
He gets so hyped and jumped around.
Yeah.
He fucking and lucky for him, it was the main event. It was the last fight of the night.
Yeah, I remember
and he was
that.
able to get through the announcement and then had to go to the hospital.
Imagine.
Yeah. But even Bruce Buffer is pretty cool. He's like a black belt in like Taekwondo or something. He trained fighting like his whole life as well.
Oh wow.
So I think that's almost even a cool extra thing, like you announce for mixed martial arts and you're also kind of a trained fighter.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that's like a meant to be profession
for sure. Yeah, no, it worked out. I think it worked out really well for the both of them.
Yeah, they're both really good. Oh man,
I don't know.
What
I don't know
fight
how we
was
circled around to going all the way to the Bruce Buffer story. We started from 4th of July.
But that's what makes us special.
Jesus Christ, dude. You almost knocked down the DVD.
You okay? Great movie, by the way. My little cousin right there, Gerard Butler.
Your little cousin? I think he's older than you. And he's also like fucking Australian or something.
Fuck it, maybe I can be. Who knows?
What is he? Is he British? He's not American.
No, he's not American.
What is Gerard Butler?
Let's see. Let's look it up.
Let's see what Gerard Butler.
He's definitely like 1% my family. He's actually one of my
Scottish. Scottish?
Yeah, one of my favorite actors.
Yeah, Gerard Butler's awesome, bro. Fucking 300, Law-Abiding Citizen. He's also funny. Remember he did that one...
I like his the romantic comedies that he's
in.
Pretty funny,
he did that one with... what's that bitch's name? The girl from Knocked Up.
Yeah.
He did one with her.
Yeah. They're in that hot air balloon.
Yeah.
It's
she puts on like vibrating underwear for a date or something. Remember that?
Is like the bounty hunter or something like that?
Yeah, something like that. No, I think that's the one he did with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh yeah, that was a bounty hunter.
Yeah, no, this one was like, I think it was called like Love Hurts or the Truth About Love or
Yeah, okay. The Ugly Truth.
The Ugly
The
Truth.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
dude,
yeah,
he's
yeah.
been in some bangers though.
Yeah.
You know, look at the fucking. I'm looking at his shit. Den of Thieves, awesome
Great
movie. The
movie.
first one.
Yep.
I haven't watched the second one, but I haven't heard like great things about it. Olympus Has Fallen.
Great movie.
He was in the.
London has fallen.
I think he voiced the dad in How to Train Your Dragon. I don't know if you ever. I love the How to Train Your Dragon, like the first one.
Oh, I want to see the new one.
I did the live action. Yeah, I keep saying I'm so bad at going to the movie theaters. I gotta be the only person that can go to the movie theaters like for free whenever he wants. That doesn't
go.
like rarely ever goes.
Well, I'm the opposite. I can go for free, and I choose to
And you pay anyway.
every time. It is what it is.
Yeah, he's been in some fucking bangers. dude.
Yeah.
Oh shit, he was in the Tomb Raider movie with the original one.
Angelina Jolie.
With Angelina Jolie, yeah. Apparently he was in it. That's what it says here.
Yeah, no, I didn't peep that one.
I ain't never seen it, so I don't know.
I saw it. I don't remember him in it.
Talking about movies, you know what I watched last night? I watched Sinners.
Good movie. Ish. How weird was it for you though?
It wasn't. It was. Well, I knew that like the whole twist of it already when I went to go watching it.
I had no idea.
But my problem is that, all right, I might get some hate from this, and please, don't. You ever watch From Dusk Till Dawn with George Clooney and same movie?
Same type of movie. Now that you're telling me that, yeah, you're right. You're right.
Two outlaw brothers that go to a rinky-dink bar, right? This one is they own the bar. The other one is they go to the bar. Mm-hmm. And it is seems like an outlaw movie in the beginning, and then turns into a vampire movie.
Yeah.
Same movie, yo, bro. I'm sorry, bro, man. I know I'm gonna get hate for it, and it was a good film. I'm not saying it wasn't enjoyable to watch, but the fucking reviews and everything that was going on in this movie, like, oh my god, this. I saw one article where there was Ryan Coogler has created his own genre, right? Like a separate genre. He can't even classify this movie. And I'm like, bro, Roberto Rodriguez did that shit over 20 years ago.
Yeah, oh my god, I didn't even put two and two together. It's been so long since I saw.
I'm watching him. I'm like, oh, is this from Dusk Till Dawn?
I was confused, bro. Like the first, I was like, what? Kind
so
of
I already knew it was going to turn into a vampire movie. Like I had seen, because in the trailers they give it away.
Didn't even see the trailers.
I said.
Yeah, I just saw like we were wanting to go watch a movie, and I was like, oh, Michael B. Jordan, Sinners looks like some sort of horror movie.
Right.
All right, let's go watch it because I like him. He's a good actor.
I love it, and I thought he was fantastic in the movie. I thought he was great. I think it's insane cinematography where we're at today with movies where you can have a fight scene, right? Like the way they fought each other in a movie, and it look real as fuck. Yeah. You know, but that's not the first same actor playing twins fight scene I've ever seen. There's this movie called Legends where Tom Hardy plays the Cray twins from London. Those gangsters, the Crays? They fight each other in the movie, and it looks awesome. So even that, I'm kind of like, well, I've seen the fight, the same guy fight himself in a movie before.
At first, I'm like, oh, this guy looks like Michael B. Jordan. Like, wow.
Well, how did they find an actor that looks so much like him?
They casted very well. This guy looks just like him. I was like,
oh
wait, that's him?
You boys twins? Nah, we cousins.
It
was a good movie, though. Like, I'm not trying to shit on a movie. It was a good movie, but I think, to me, it was like the hype of, like, all this shit that I heard after it, like, sold millions and it blah, 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 blah. I'm watching the movie, and then, like, all I can think about is, like, bro, I'm watching From Dusk Till Dawn. Like, that's what I'm watching.
Just remade.
Right? Like, the black chick is the kind of the priest of there, to where the old white guy in From Dusk Till Dawn is the priest of that movie. Right? I don't know.
I got to watch it again, bro. I haven't seen that movie in years.
Well, only... spoiler alert if you haven't seen Sinners by this point. I'm sorry. But, fast forward if you don't want to hear it. Only one of the twins survives. Mm-hmm. Only one of the brothers survives. Mm-hmm. A young a young person that really should have never been there in the first place survives at the end. From Dusk Till Dawn, the little white girl survives at the end. I'm like, it's just, I don't know. I felt like I've seen this movie before.
I could put two and two together. That's so funny. Now I gotta watch it and be like, oh wait, yeah, he's right.
I don't know. That's the vibe I got. You know, I was just, and again, I wasn't like, I don't want to say disappointed. I just felt like, all right, like we've seen this already, kind of.
It was good. I enjoyed it, but I was very thrown off by the whole vampire stuff because I had no idea it was coming.
Right. Yeah. Well, that's so. The way you got thrown off for Sinners is how I got thrown off from Dusk Till Dawn. I thought I was watching. I had no idea there was any vampires in this movie. So I'm watching a movie and I'm like, oh shit, are these fucking crazy outlaw brothers gonna fucking get away? Like, are they gonna escape? They go to this bar and I'm like, okay, what's gonna happen? And then fucking Salma Hayek turns into a vampire, and I'm like, what the fuck am I watching?
That's exactly what I said. I was like, what?
Yeah. Except Dusk Till Dawn is like way more ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you remember a scene at one point, the band turns into vampires and their instruments are body parts. It was a ridiculous movie.
I don't remember.
Oh, it was so ridiculous, that movie. But it's perfect. Like, Robert Rodriguez makes ridiculous movies like that. They're always kind of like a little over the top, right? Desperado, Once Upon a Time in Mexico. It's always like over the top, but still fun.
Still good movies.
Like
Once Upon a Time in Mexico, that was a good movie. Wow.
Yeah, it was a great movie.
Yeah,
That was. It was a prequel to Desperado, right? Like, did it happen before the events of Desperado? Because remember, fucking what's his name is in both.
Damn. Got me.
Is Once Upon a Time.
Once Upon a Time in Mexico. A lot of good action scenes in that movie.
Oh no, it's a sequel. I'm sorry.
Oh, it is.
They made a movie. I think it's called El Mariachi.
Oh yeah.
That's I think the prequel.
Oh, I didn't even know that was part of the same.
Oh no, El Mariachi is the first. It came out before Desperado.
And Mariachi is a good movie too. I know I've seen it. I don't remember much of it.
But
I remember he shot.
Yes, I remember watching El Mariachi. El Mariachi.
Mariachi.
Oh, that's why. Okay. What's his name isn't in it. Antonio Banderas. Antonio Banderas takes over the role. Wow, look at this shit. And Mariachi, it's completely in Spanish. I don't know if I watched this movie. Fuck. $7,000 budget.
Wow.
That's how much it cost Robert Rodriguez to make this movie. But it's completely in Spanish. I actually don't think I ever watched El Mariachi. Now I got to go back and watch it.
Yeah.
And then Desperado is... They said it's like a quasi-remake. Like, it's not quite a remake, but I don't know. That's what it says online. Any Hoosier.
Well, you have to go to Myrtle Beach.
I've been to Myrtle Beach once, but it was like the off season, and it was only for like a night or two. I went with Josue and Rocio and them. Yeah, we went to go visit them for like a week, and then for 2 nights we just took the extra drive down to Myrtle Beach. But it was the fucking wintertime.
Yeah. I mean, it's still probably things to do at that time. I don't know. I've never went that late in the season.
No, I hear great things about Myrtle, though.
So good.
The only problem is, dude, you know me, dude. I hate driving.
Yeah.
Hate driving.
I mean, it's not that long of a flight, but it's...
I know, but I also feel like in Myrtle Beach, you need a car.
Yeah. Well, I mean, honestly, it depends where you stay.
Because... But even if you stay in the center, like, you're still probably going to be doing a lot of Ubering around.
Yeah, it kind of has almost like the vibes of where we were in Florida, but they have a lot more to do. So, we Ubered, it was kind of close. You could walk.
Oh, with Destin you're talking about.
Yeah. Destin. Or, you get a golf cart and you can literally hit up everything. Because you got the Kings Highway, which has everything from... There's like a pirate show that's like medieval times.
That's cool.
Right? It's actually better than medieval times. So much more entertaining. The food's a lot better, too. But you have that. There's golf. There's driving ranges. There's Top Golf. There's a place called...
Golf means nothing. Like, you keep saying, I fucking hate golf. So you're not attracting to me at all. And with the way my
For
shoulder
those-
is, even
well,
if I
yeah, I
wanted to
mean,
play, I can't.
For those golf lovers.
Yeah.
But there's a place called Boardwalk on a Beach, which is almost like a carnival, but like it's put like it's there, it's always there, almost like an amusement park type of deal. But they also have shops and they have bars. They have like Wet Willie's, Fat Tuesdays.
You're literally talking about like the Jersey Shore.
Oh. No, way better than Jersey Shore. Oh my God, no. There's a dual piano bar, which is pretty dope.
That's cool.
Then there's a place called The Hangout. They have a live stage. They play live music. It's just the atmosphere is just so much better than.
Well, it's probably nicer people.
Oh yeah, hands down.
Because you know what's dope? What's like Wildwood is like my favorite shore point to
Never
go
been
to.
there.
Wildwood. So Wildwood you'll like. The problem is that Wildwood gets a lot of fucking Philly fucks because it's really close to them.
Yeah.
So like that's the only issue with Wildwood.
No, you don't get.
To where Myrtle, you probably get a lot better people.
Oh yeah.
right?
The crowd's so much better.
I was just talking about this with one of my clients. They were like, "Oh, do you hate Cowboy fans or Philly fans more?" And I'm like, I dislike Philly fans more, not just because of recency bias. Right, Philly's been good, so they're a little bit more unbearable. But like Philly just has like awful people. To where if you go to Dallas, yeah, they might be annoying when we're talking football. But like as human beings, they're nice people.
Yeah,
like I don't mind hanging out in Dallas.
Yeah.
I'd rather gouge out an eye than hang out in Philly.
Yeah, I fucking hate Philly. It's disgusting. It's funny because Emma was like talking about sports teams. Oh, because her grandpa's a Cowboy fan, right? And she was like, "Oh, we like the Yankees and we like the Giants, but also I like the Eagles." And we both looked at her like, "What?" Like, no. He's like, "This is the only time me and your dad are gonna agree that we both hate the same team."
No.
Yeah. I was like, "You tell your friend, I forgot what the little girl's name is, that you are not allowed to be her friend if she's an Eagles fan." I was like, maybe I shouldn't have told her that because she's gonna go back to school and tell her that.
I think I've said this
man.
on the pod before, though, but I always say, bro, I don't care if my daughter brings home a chick, a dude, black, white, green, yellow, purple, whatever fucking race you are. You bring home a fucking Eagles fan, we got a big problem. Big problem.
Yeah. No team from Philly.
No.
No
No,
Flyers,
specifically the Eagles,
well.
though. They're the worst of the worst. I don't care. I don't watch hockey, so I don't give a fuck if you're a Flyers fan.
Phillies.
Baseball, the Phillies they have more issue with Mets fans than us.
Yeah.
And with basketball, the Sixers are a joke.
Oh, I hate them too.
Yeah, but they're a joke of a franchise. It's almost I'm glad that they have them so we can laugh at them.
Jesus. Maybe the only time I liked them was when Allen Iverson was on their team.
You know what it is, man? I have a love and respect for Allen
Right.
Iverson that it pains me to have because he's a Sixer, but he was the shit, though. I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck what anybody says.
Yeah.
That dude was the fucking shit.
Who did he lose to? Was it Kobe?
So, yeah, the Lakers. Yep. And you know what, man? All the credit in the world to AI that year because, bro, he carried that team. That team was honestly kind of fucking trash.
Yeah.
So he carried the fuck out of that team.
Yeah, he's like LeBron James.
Talking about basketball.
That team.
Real quick, it's in my notes. I think last time when we were talking about the Lakers moving, I have to correct myself. I said that the Lakers came from, like, Michigan. They came from Minneapolis. They were the Minneapolis Lakers from Minnesota because the reason being they're called the Lakers still counts, but I guess I didn't know Minnesota's the land of 10,000 lakes. I guess there's a fuck ton of lakes in Minnesota. So that's why they were called the Lakers. So same idea, just wrong place.
State.
I mean, they're close.
Yeah,
They're right there.
Right over.
But yeah, so Minnesota apparently has a fuck ton of lakes, so that's why they were called the Minneapolis Lakers. And then they moved to LA and kept the name.
They should call them the Beachers.
They should call them the fucking rioters.
Anyways, there's a lot more to do in Myrtle than just what I mentioned, but it's I enjoyed it. Very relaxing, very peaceful.
The LA wildfire. The LA land of 1,000 wannabe actor corpses. the LA.
Hollywooders. Really, it's crazy because the only fans for these LA teams are people that weren't even born in LA for the most part.
I mean a lot. Well, because like I feel like LA's a heavily moved to place.
Yeah,
right.
Exactly.
Like not a lot, but LA's also. I don't know. Actually, I don't want to talk about a place I've never really been to. So because I don't know for a fact, but there's definitely a lot of move to like a lot of like transfers to LA. Yeah. But also LA's got its hood areas too. So there are people that are born and raised in LA. LA's big.
Oh, I know.
Right?
I know.
But it's like Manhattan, right? Like unless you were born to like rich parents and born and raised in Manhattan, I feel like most people aren't born and raised in Manhattan. Mm-hmm. They make a good amount of money and then move to Manhattan. Mm-hmm. But technically, there's a lot of people born and raised in New York City because of all the other boroughs. Yeah. Right? Yeah. So I feel like there's that center, super rich area of LA that it's a lot of move to rich people, but then they have, a lot of outer, probably people that are born and raised. I don't know. You can tell me, LA.
Let us know.
How many born and breds do you guys have?
Right, yeah, you have I know I've always hear East LA, and then South LA, and then you got obviously the Hollywood section.
Yeah.
Right.
And then you got isn't Anaheim a part of LA?
I don't know.
Right?
I always get confused.
I always get confused too. I don't know.
Well, did you see their new stadium?
Fuck California. No.
It's the one I sent you.
The Angels?
Yeah.
You sent me some? When did you send it to me?
Yesterday. Well, the guy opened his
That's not in LA, brother.
Isn't that the new Anaheim Stadium?
No, brother.
Where's
brother. That video you sent me is in Toronto. That's the Blue Jay Stadium.
Oh that's dope.
Yeah. That is, I think, a Marriott that is like attached to the stadium. That if you get certain rooms, I think I sent you a video of that in the past, but a different one.
I thought that was LA.
No, I'm pretty.
I thought that was Anaheim's new stadium. Oh, poor little arm.
Go fuck yourself.
That's right. I can talk because I've been in pain before and I've fucked up my back. So
yeah, you're all right. You're all right.
I want a shot.
Yeah, I'm googling it right now. Hotel with baseball stadium view. Yeah, it's Toronto.
It's Toronto.
That's Toronto. Which is either way dope.
It is
dope.
I'd go watch a Yankee game there.
I go watch any baseball game there. I'm big on. One day I want to. Did you say we were taking a shot?
You heard me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want a shot. I went from not wanting to drink at all to let's take a shot.
Whatever. I got to disregard the shoulder, so I'll take what I can. I would love to. Again, I feel like I have to keep track of what I say on the pod. I hate repeating myself. Did I ever talk about what my money, rich dreams would be, other than going to, Thailand? I would love to get, a sick RV.
And having a fridge in your bathroom?
Yeah, well, shower beers are still the best. Shower beers are still fucking elite. I actually had a shower coffee the other day.
Yeah. The problem is I don't make coffee at home.
Yeah. I most days I do.
Yeah, no.
Most days. I try to save my buying coffee drinking to certain days because it gets expensive, dude. Buying coffee out every time you want to drink coffee.
Coffee's gotten very expensive, stupidly expensive.
Yeah, I would love to get a sick ass RV and just drive the country and go into
That'd be dope.
away baseball games and football stadiums, and then obviously not every college football game because that would be impossible, but the big ones, a Bama game, an LSU game, a Michigan game at the Big House,
Ohio State.
go to go to a Rose Bowl game, right over there in in Pasadena, I think. The Rose Bowl.
I'm not sure where they play it at.
I think it's in Pasadena. Just certain like elite or go like I'm not even a huge fan, but go to a Notre Dame game, right? Like that would be sick. But like
Kill yourself now.
I would have to be rich because my whole thing is with an RV because I hate driving.
I was just gonna ask you, were you gonna hire somebody to drive you?
Oh, if I'm rich, I guess I could. But no, I wouldn't mind driving, but I would be like, when I stop somewhere, I don't want to have to be like, well, I have to get on the road now. It's like, no, I'll fucking stay as long as I want.
Yeah, true.
Right?
True. Find a place you can stay at.
You know, if I stop in fucking Nashville to go to a Titans game and then do all that stuff, I'm probably going to stay in Nashville for like a couple weeks. You know?
That's the life I want to live, man.
I'd be sick, right?
Yeah.
Just me and you. No wives. On the road.
I gotta wait 10 years. I was only 8. Hopefully she just becomes rich.
What we'll do is we'll you know, every so often we'll just fly you back
to Jersey.
You just come back and like, all right, back to the RV.
It's gotta be a dope RV though.
No, the fucking best one money can buy.
Yeah.
Best one. I want fucking sex robots like in the roof. Like I don't know
Sex robots.
I don't know. I could try to think of something high tech.
No, I gotta have like my big screen TV because I love watching my TV with my recliner couch. I'm very simple.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Fridge in the recliner.
In the recliner?
Yeah. Maybe I'll gain weight.
Yeah. No, but see, that's the thing. You're rich, so make sure after we hire our driver, we also have to hire a personal chef.
Oh, fucking for sure.
And then be like, hey, listen.
And they gotta know how to make everything.
Yeah, but throw down, but make it healthy.
Yeah.
Because there's way, dude. If you know somebody that really knows how to throw down, but hey, keep the calories low. It's possible, you know. But
I don't give a fuck about calories. You see me?
Yeah, calories is my enemy, dude.
It's mine too. Apparently, it doesn't like me.
I'll take that. I'll take that.
I need some. Oh, we gotta take this shot or what? Chitty chitty bang bang. We're gonna get.
That was
old.
a mistake.
Yeah, I got a lot to do today too.
Do you?
Yeah, I gotta pick up the kids.
I feel like I have a lot that should get done, but because of my shoulder, I can't. I'm limited to what I can do.
Yeah, well, you can't jerk off anymore.
Man, if there's a will, there's a way.
Well, it'd be like cheating on your right arm now. You can use your left arm.
Yeah, I know. That left arm is wild, bro. It's like a drunk fucking frat chick. Or no, a sorority chick. Can't control it.
It's probably better.
Oh, I hurt my arm doing that.
This is different.
That hurt.
Oh, you'll be alright.
Yeah, I'll be fine.
Maybe I shouldn't have taken that shot.
Probably not. But it's okay.
Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on. I don't know why that's on my note.
I think you wanted to talk
Okay,
about
Marvin
Marvin Gaye getting shot. Which was a weird way for you to put that on.
No, so I was gonna start singing that song. Let's Marvin Gaye and get it on.
That's like a weird, that's a weird lyric because it sounds like you want to have gay sex.
I didn't think about that, but okay.
Right? Like that song?
Yeah. I get it.
I'm good, dude.
Oh,
Have fun, but I will not participate.
I will not partake.
Bro, did you remember that movie Small Soldiers?
Oh my god, I love that movie.
Great movie. Fucking great movie. Right?
Such a good film.
So silly. But great movie, right?
Tommy Lee Jones, man. Oh.
I was having I don't know why. I was taking a shower and Small Soldiers popped into my mind, right? I'm thinking about this movie. And at the end of the movie, right? The Gorgonites survive, right? And this kid puts these toys in like this homemade boat on some fucking random little creek
Yeah.
by his house and says, "Okay, off you go. Go find this land that doesn't exist." Right? With these military grade supercomputer chips inside of the. What happened to those toys after that?
I want a part 2.
We just let them they just let them sail away.
Is that what you think about?
Well, I was just like, yeah, that's what my brain works. I'm like, what happened to the Gorgonites? Because we're just like, hey, we're gonna put you in a shitty creek in the back of our house right now, so you could sail away. But I'm like, well, where did they go? Because they're looking for their homeland, which doesn't exist. So now we just have these like fucking 7 little toys with high grade military technology inside of them. Just pirating the high creeks.
I don't know. They're probably somewhere like Lake Michigan. I don't fucking know.
What? Where did they go though? Like, cause that little lake creek thing ends at some,
at some point.
I don't think it's gonna go into the ocean.
No, it's gonna go to
and if they did go to the ocean with that little ass toy fucking boat, like
they died. They
definitely died.
They're done. That's a waste of military technology.
Like, what an ending that just didn't make any sense.
You would think they would just hold on to the toys,
or like. I know they hid them from, because remember at the end, they were like, "What happened to the gore?" Like, "Oh, they fried with the rest of the small soldiers." Yeah. So it's not like the military allegedly didn't know, allegedly. But I was thinking about that in the shower. I'm like, where'd these motherfuckers go?
I want to go watch that movie now. It's such a good movie.
Great movie. Okay. You know where I watched that movie when it first came out? I went to the movie theaters in Puerto Rico.
What?
To go watch that movie? Yeah. Because I was out in PR for the summer, and that movie came out in the summertime. I was out there for like 2 months with my siblings. We went to Puerto Rico for the summer.
For 2 months?
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah, we rotated like into different houses. Like we stayed with, mostly we stayed with my uncle, my dad's brother, and then we stayed with my other uncle for like a little bit, and so yeah, we bounced around a bit.
It's like a summer break.
Maybe it wasn't 2 months. I think we were out there for about 6 weeks, so like a month and a half.
Remember those days in the summer? Back then, that was me. I would always leave for the entire summer. Maybe that's why I didn't have that many friends.
Yeah, no, I didn't. No, my parents were together.
But you just left to Puerto Rico.
But just that we did that one time. Yeah. I wish they would have done that every year with us. That would have been awesome.
Yeah, I loved
spending the summers in Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
Would have been great.
I mean, I didn't go to Puerto Rico. I went to Florida. But that's why I love Florida, I guess. Cause
Florida.
I went to Florida all the time.
I know. Man, you went to like the shitty part of Florida, too. Not even like cool parts.
Went to Miami. I mean, as a 13-year-old boy, I loved it. You know it's legal in Florida? And you're 13? Topless beaches. Yeah. I was having the time of my life at 13.
We're looking at topless bitches at topless beaches.
I loved it.
Oh, man. No, I mean, I think I went to Miami too old. Like, as far as, like, mentally. Like, I was already, like...
When you went with...
with you guys.
Yeah, no. The good times of Miami were way before that.
Like, I think I would have really enjoyed Miami, like, in my early 20s. Yeah. I went in my 30s where I was just like, nah. Yeah. Like, I had fun. We had fun. Yeah. But I was just like, I can't do this. Yeah, no. This lifestyle ain't for me.
Even when I, like... For that trip, I wasn't even happy about it. It was
The boat sucked.
Yes,
the boat sucked.
Yeah,
we could have done something more fun. With that time on the boat, but whatever, it is what it is.
It did save us a bunch of money though. I think if we didn't do the boat, we would have.
Well, I think my only issue with the boat was the limited selection on booze. We had to like drink a few options, and I was like, ugh. And you know me, my third, like I'm so fucking picky. Yeah. I just want to drink what I like to drink. I don't like. I think I'd rather not drink if you're not gonna have something I enjoy drinking. Decent,
yeah. Everything was pretty shitty there.
Yeah, it was just shitty, but it is what it is, man. It was experience. We did it.
We had a good time.
Yeah,
we enjoyed the time.
The boat itself, I didn't get motion sickness on it, which is good because sometimes on boats, I'll get fucked up.
Yeah, I did. That happened to me in DR. I was really fucked up. I had to lay down. I usually don't get motion sickness. Me and EJ were fucking done.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was because I drank too much the night before or I was a little bitch.
I mean, that could have definitely affected your ability to hang out on the boat, for sure.
Yeah, it was bad. These people were jumping off. My nephews were jumping off and going down the slide, and I'm there like, oh.
And obviously because you didn't take anything, right? For motion sickness, right?
No. They did. They gave me something. I don't know if they got
Dramamine.
That.
And it still didn't work.
I laid down, and then I was
passed out?
fine. A little bit. Yep.
Yeah. Dramamine, if you don't get like the non-drowsy one, that shit'll put you the fuck out.
Yeah.
Bro, me and Carissa will sometimes take Dramamine to get on the airplane. Not because I get motion sickness on airplanes, but because that shit'll because I can't sleep on planes. But if I take like 2 Dramamine, I'm like
God.
shit. But I won't take them if Genesis is with us.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? Because I gotta, it's my baby girl. I gotta keep
Gotta
an eye
watch
on
her.
her, just in case I gotta try to tackle a fucking terrorist to the ground.
Bro, being on a plane nowadays, oh my god. I have a schedule that I do for a plane. I always download a movie.
Yep.
On Netflix or whatever, so that I can watch it on the plane. Because if not, the plane ride sucks. But as I'm waiting for them to do this, that they do on the plane, because I start my movie after that, my head's spinning. And then now, back in the day, it was like terrorists. And now you got all these fucking planes that are crashing every other goddamn day. Literally. So I'm like, the plane's taking off. I was like, all right, point of no return. My mind's doing like 1,000 things.
Well, once the door closes, it's the point of no return. They're not gonna let you off.
But like once you're like climbing, that's it. Like,
oh yeah, no. It's way before that. It's it. You're on there.
Yeah, hey, we're fucked. It's over. And the plane's going up, and I'm just like, all right. Let me just close my eyes. I'll listen to some Luke Combs because. For the past few years, that's all I listen to.
All I think about when I'm on a plane if it's gonna go down or crash, like let it be like oh we're going down and then done. Like I don't want to be on a 20 minutes. We don't know if we're gonna survive or not, and then like just fucking off me, bro. Like get it done already.
So then they're like, oh, in the event of a water landing, which is not whatever they say, and I'm like, no, I'd rather land on water. Then because it's not gonna explode and poof, you're gone.
Oh, it will. If a plane hits the water fast enough, it will explode.
Well, I mean,
yeah, that is like best case scenario.
Because like you're landing.
But dude, if
land?
a plane hits water like fast enough and hard, it's like concrete.
Well, yeah, it's like because it's hard either way. But I think like in my mind, I'm like, all right, maybe you have a better chance if it's slowing down. And you land on water. Because if you're slowing down and you're in the middle of a city, now you're hitting a building, you're hitting a house, it's over.
Maybe. I don't know like how true, like I don't know with like physics if that's true. But I can see where you're coming from. Like maybe like more likeliness to survive. Yeah. I don't know.
I'd rather land on water. Get me this fucking life vest. I'm getting off and I'll maybe get eaten by a shark, but...
Very possible.
Who knows?
I don't want to be on any of that stuff. I'm good. Just get me where I need to be.
That's why you do your driver bead? No, I can't take medicine like that. No. I'll be wild.
Why? No, you'll be sleeping.
No, I'll fight the medicine from putting me to sleep.
You won't.
Do you think so?
You won't.
I hate those. Then when I wake up, I'll be drowsy and groggy. No.
But you'll miss the entire flight. You'll miss the entire flight.
Fuck that.
I'll take a little bit of grogginess because all I do if I wake up, oh man, I'll get off the plane, coffee. I'm leveled out, baby. Good to go. No, caffeine.
I don't like taking any type of put me to sleep medicine.
I say that, but I actually haven't done the Dramamine on a plane in a long time.
Yeah.
Partly because I want to be aware.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, God forbid something happens.
Yeah, no, and also like, I hate plane rides not because I fear plane rides, but because I'm so uncomfortable in the seat. Like I'm one of those. I fidget so much. I'm like here and I'm here, and then my feet are out and my feet are in, and I couldn't imagine being tall.
That's
Like,
why I
that
always try to get like
sucks,
those
dude.
seats that are like extra legroom. I flew first class
From North Carolina.
from South Carolina here.
Oh, South Carolina.
I said, "Fuck this." I mean, it wasn't much. It's a small plane because it's a small ride.
But still, it's so much significantly better.
Oh, for sure,
Especially
yeah.
leg room wise.
Yeah. Honestly, you know what I already looked at for us for Florida. But the thing is that if I upgrade us, I gotta upgrade all 4 of us. And I'm gonna fucking do it because I'm not fucking sitting in those seats.
The problem is I looked for upgrades as well. The problem with upgrading is that you have to pay it for each flight, and it's 4 flights.
Yeah. But I'm not worried about the Florida. I'm not worried about Georgia to Florida. That's where we're going, right?
Yeah, that's right.
It's
That's
the
right.
Jersey
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, the Georgia to because that one's only an hour.
I'm not worried about that.
That's
I'll be
true.
alright.
Actually, we could look into just upgrading.
Yeah, so I did. It's
Dude, we're so fucking bougie.
It's $200. Listen, the last time I sat in economy, right, is when I fucked up my back.
Oh, but that was a long flight though, dude. We flew back from California.
Yeah, I'm not risking it.
And I had the aisle seat, and I kept telling you, bro, do you want to switch? Bro, do you want to switch? And we're just like, no, I'm good. I'm good.
Well, I was fine on the plane. It was when I got off and I was done. And then the other guy next to me was also a big guy, so I was like this the entire time, like crunched. No good.
Dude, so you can't. It's crazy. You can't just upgrade you and Jenna.
No. Every time I go to to an option to do it, you have to do all 4. Maybe unless I call. But yeah.
Oh, anyway, I'll look at that later. I don't know. I'm just staring at my phone.
Yeah.
But did you Oh, I found out actually a pretty interesting story. Completely changing subjects now because I'm looking at my notes. Did you ever hear the story behind the one of the heads of DreamWorks? You know, DreamWorks at the Shrek and everything. You ever hear that story behind this guy? So this guy was one of the heads of like Disney back when Disney came out with like Lion King and some of these like killer movies that absolutely like did amazing, right? So this guy went to Disney and was like, "Listen, I want a promotion," or I forgot exactly what he asked for. So rather than promoting this guy, they fired him. They got rid of him.
Sounds like something Disney would do.
So he said, "Okay, fuck you," and he started DreamWorks. And what was his first project of DreamWorks? Shrek. Now, if you watch Shrek back, Shrek is basically an entire movie making fun of Disney.
Yeah.
Right? And now that I know that, it
sense.
makes Shrek even better to watch. And Shrek was like a massive success.
Yeah.
And then, so you had a whole Shrek franchise. You had a whole Puss in Boots franchise. How to Train Your Dragon is DreamWorks. This guy fucking crushed it with a bunch of these movies.
But he's part of Disney now.
And then, no. DreamWorks Pixar, you're thinking, will collaborate with Disney. Not DreamWorks. DreamWorks is still
he's got his own thing?
How to Train Your Dragon might not be DreamWorks then. I might be mixing that up.
Why did I think that DreamWorks is on the Disney app?
No.
It's not.
Nope.
Oh.
Definitely not.
Okay. Yeah, I love that they make fun of all those Disney characters. It's so good.
So apparently... Hold on.
As we do some research, because we always want to...
Oh, so Disney and DreamWorks have done collaborations.
That's what I thought. They're on the Disney app.
Yeah. But they didn't do it... But they collaborated in 2009 to 2015 for like a little while. But in the beginning, he was by himself. He was doing this shit on his own.
I'm saying like now. If you go on like the Disney app,
you're only gonna find the work that they collaborated with.
Okay.
Not their entire catalog.
Okay.
But so this dude, he wanted more money, and I don't know if he wanted like a cut of the profit sharing from the movies he made, and they basically said no, fuck you, you're fired. He sold his portion, he sold the company, I think, for like $3 billion.
Listen, sometimes one door closes.
Yeah.
And 1,000 open.
And revenge opens.
Yep. Yep. And honestly, that's usually what happens in most cases.
Yeah. Yeah, it was that hearing that story, I was like, yo, that's fucking wild.
That is crazy.
He talking about revenge. Did you finish you watch the last season of Squid Games?
Oh yeah. I replayed the last 15 minutes because I got thrown off. I think maybe because I think my mom called, like, or my sister was texting me, and so I went back and I replayed it because the very end, player 456, his daughter gets the money.
Yeah.
Right?
Spoiler alerts.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck. I'm thinking, I was like, oh, did they go into the future and then they gave the money to the baby?
That's not, no.
Right? So then I went back and I was like, oh, no, this is really 456's daughter.
Yes.
From, season 1 that she moved to USA. I was like, oh, that was dope that the guy ended up doing that.
And then they had Kate Blanchett at the end.
Yeah. Strange.
Yeah, it was
playing the game in LA.
Season 2 and 3, I don't know, like, it was like the storyline was, to me, it was okay. Like, I didn't hate it, but I just think it lost its wow factor, I think, from because season 1 was like this fucking show is wild, right? Like, I've never seen anything like this. So where I think season 2, where I guess it lost that wow factor for me, that it wasn't nearly as good.
Season 3 was better than season 2.
It was also predictable. I saw when they started playing the last game, the Squid Game, I was like, in my mind, from the very first circle, I was like, oh, this is what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And that's exactly how it went down.
Yeah.
Like, what I thought was gonna go down is what went down.
What went down, yeah. Yeah. I mean, I knew player 222 was gonna win. Like, it's just whatever. But I liked 3 better than 2. I actually started watching most of it on the plane.
Oh, okay.
That's what I did. I downloaded the whole entire season and I watched it on the plane. So the hide and seek episode, I was watching on the plane. I was like on the edge of my seat. I was in first class, so I was on the edge of my seat, like, oh, this is really good. I know I said it out loud, so I was like, I wonder if the person next to me is like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
I forgot I was on a plane. I was watching it.
Like, even the crazy deaths and stuff like that. Like, when the trans chick died, I was like, it literally, as that scene is happening, I'm like, oh, she's gonna get stabbed in the back. Like, I just felt it.
Yeah.
So it wasn't surprising to me. Yeah. And then when they walked in with the box after the mom, like, killed the son, I was like, oh, she killed herself.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. Like, it was like, to me, there was nothing like surprising that like kind of really happened. Like, nothing took me for like that big of a loop.
No, it was good. I mean, I enjoyed the movie. It felt like just a really long movie, but
yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
I think it would have been better if it was a movie. Or, like, you know what I mean? Like, there was a lot of shit that, like, it got boring to me at certain points because I felt like they were dragging it out to make this whole thing a full episode.
Yeah. Do you think there's going to be a U.S.-based one after that last season?
I don't know. I mean, I feel like that's what they were kind of insinuating, but we'll see.
That'd be dope to watch it with actually people that speak English. But you know what? I don't mind watching films or anything that have like, you know, that's like Korean or Spanish. I mean, Spanish I watch in Spanish, but like anything that's one language and you watch it in English and it's different. I think that's the best thing that I've ever watched, where the people that are doing the voices are kind of close to.
Yeah. Like, right, the voices kind of match what the actor maybe looks like. Yeah. No, it's not. It's the voice actors. The dubbing that they did on it was really, really good.
Yeah. That's the only show that I've seen or anything that I've watched that was really
well. So they say I heard I haven't watched it yet, but people tell me the dubbing for La Casa de Papel, Money Heist, is very good as well.
But that's in Spanish.
That's Spanish.
So I would just watch it in Spanish.
Yeah, but it's like España Spanish.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. I feel like there's certain things, the way they say it in the slang,
it's
that I'd be like, I'm gonna watch this in English.
Have you seen Alba?
No.
Oh, that's such a good show. Like, most of my favorite Netflix series, I've been in Spanish, and obviously I know Spanish, so I'd watch it in Spanish. Like, I watched La Reina del Flow, which is a dope ass show. It has to do with music and like kind of like drugs, but like things that interest me. It's in Spanish, and I watch the whole entire thing in Spanish.
Did you watch the I did watch one in Spanish. The Pablo Escobar one, not Narcos, the other one. It's called El Patrón del Mal, I think it's called, or something like that. No. I think that's the name of it. That one was really good. Yeah. But that one I like because El Patrón del Mal.
No, I haven't seen that one.
That one I liked because they got into the very beginning of Escobar. Mm-hmm. So to where Narcos, when you got in, Escobar was kind of like almost already established, and then took that next jump to become Escobar. This got into how Escobar got into like smuggling and like the very beginning of Escobar. Okay. Like they go back.
Is that
in his
Netflix?
Entire rise? Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, okay, yeah, I would watch that. I don't mind watching shows in Spanish.
That one's good. El Patrón del Mal is good.
La Reina del Sur, also a really good show. But I love that I can watch stuff in Spanish because I understand it. And those shows are so good. They're mad good.
I watch everything with subtitles though. English, Spanish, it doesn't matter.
No, I take the subtitles off.
No? Yeah?
No.
I watch everything with subtitles.
Yeah?
Every show I watch with subtitles. I watch sitcoms with subtitles on.
Really?
Everything.
No.
Just one day I decided to put on... Alright. Game of Thrones. I started watching it with subtitles because, because some, they have like British accents, and so sometimes it's like, what the fuck are they saying here? Or, so then and they have like they have the characters have weird names, and so I started watching with subtitles on a rewatch like years ago, and ever since I watched that with subtitles, I can't watch TV with subtitles anymore.
Really?
Yeah. I have to have it on. Subtitles on everything.
Everything? Well, I guess that's why you know even these small stuff.
Yeah.
Because you pick up on it, obviously, more because you're reading what it says.
Yeah.
As in me, like, I'd have to watch it like 5 times to like, oh, that's what they said.
Yeah, I think that's part of the ADHD in me. I'm like, I like to find out all the little details that make something great.
No, I don't.
Even I'm watching, so I'll go to the movies sometimes, and I'm watching it, and I catch myself looking at the bottom of the screen, looking for subtitles, and I'm like, oh fuck, they don't have them here. The movies need to offer like a showing.
I was just gonna
with
say
closed captions.
Yeah, I was just gonna say they probably need to offer that. I'm sure they have it in the small theaters.
Maybe. I wonder if they do offer that, like for people like deaf people that want to watch movies in the theaters. I wonder if there's like a closed caption option. I gotta ask like Breezy and them if they have that.
I mean, I've never seen it. I've worked in a theater for a little bit.
I never seen it either. All right.
Is it time?
It's time. Pretty sure it's time.
The shotgun too?
Yep. Shotgun, another one.
Oh no, my Lana. Oh, my Lana.
I can't do... Oh, man, we should be... You want to try the world record, Chase?
Yeah, why not?
I don't know if I can. I'll attempt it. I'll give it a go. With my shoulder, I feel like... I feel like it's going to be hard. Let's go, though. Let's do it.
I mean, you still did better than...
most people everybody at the barbecue. Yeah. I know.
Oh, my Lana.
That's not saying much, though.
Yeah, I mean, my dad was shotgunning a glass beer.
A glass bottle. Pretending to shotgun a glass bottle. He's fucking nuts, dude, that guy. Fucking love him so much.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome. Where are we?
Alright, I'll take this one. Go ahead. You set yourself up.
Me too. Me too.
And then I don't know.
Oh! My beer squirted.
My beer.
Oh, beer never broke my heart.
Oh man, I can't wait to go to another concert. I love going to concerts.
I know.
I'm not gonna go, but I was debating on going to the System of a Down and Korn concert. They're gonna be at MetLife.
Oh, okay.
I'm like, yeah, that concert's probably gonna be so fun. But my problem is with those two bands, I know a lot of their main stuff. I don't know a lot of their deeper catalog. So I feel like And I'm weird when it goes to concerts. I like knowing as many songs as possible.
Yeah, same. Samesies.
All right. I'm going to tell you when to go. You ready to go? Go. Just kidding.
No.
You gonna do it sitting down?
No, I'm just looking at my hole.
They get in the mirror for that.
What?
For your butthole.
Oh. Stupid ass. I bent over like this. Hey.
You ready?
No.
No.
Will have to be a 4-4?
4-4.
A 4-4 is good. You know, did you see the response? Someone's like, you can run a 4-4.
Fuck God.
Oh, no, that was my old coworker. I think he sent it in a text.
Oh.
In a text? Or no, maybe he may have commented it. I was like, yeah, I can do a 4-4.
Fuck out of here. We're gonna know. You know what? We're gonna do it. I'm gonna fucking take you to a football field and have you run a 40.
Let's do it.
All right. Ready?
Go.
Ah, 4-7.
Oh!
Jesus!
I didn't finish my beer.
Yo, what? Why are you... Last couple times you've been a little bitch.
No, I thought I did, and I looked down. I was like, oh, wait, I didn't finish my beer.
I thought I did. Dude, you know, 4-7 and didn't even finish it. It's not even a real 4-7.
Like a 5-second shotgun.
Come on, man. Do better.
Listen, I'm still on vacation mode.
That hurt my shoulder.
Jeez.
Oh, God. All right, people.
This poor little thing hurt his arm.
Let's see what I can do here.
You know what threw me off?
What?
You didn't play the song.
No, we don't. We didn't play the song when we.
Yeah, but that's what throws me off. I think I do better with the song on.
Oh, maybe. I don't know. Come on, you fucking bastard! There you are.
Your hole's like a person that's got like 10 kids.
Yeah, well, you need it to excavate it quickly.
Excavate it.
Ready,
go.
All right, let's see how this goes.
All right. Ready, go. $4.39.
Damn.
It's the arm.
Oh shit.
We got a 4-4.
That's terrible. Anyway,
it's not that bad.
Thanks for tuning in. If you watched, appreciate you. Love you. See you next week. Bye.
Bye, Felicia.